Netflix and chill. That's the trend nowadays. Though most of us don't even know what that actually means. But who doesn't love to binge Netflix sitting in a couch on a quiet Sunday afternoon? Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of the Top 10s, where we will be discussing the top 10 series we can watch on Netflix right now. This list will contain all the Netflix originals and also other shows that began elsewhere but is now available on Netflix. For this list, we have excluded animated shows. So sorry Bojack Horseman, next time. If you think I missed out on a show, please mention it in the comments below. Also, I'd love to hear your opinions since this discussion can easily spark debates. And one last thing, no, there is no money heist in here. In at number 10, we have You, the psychological thriller. This involves a quiet guy Joe who loves books. Then he meets a girl and things are going so well until they aren't anymore. This is a stalker drama which will surely make you look behind your back to check if someone is following you. You will give you goosebumps. The directors, Greg Berlanti and Sarah Campbell, did a brilliant job to make you feel uncomfortable while watching this. Currently, it has two seasons, and the second season picks up the storyline exactly where the first season leaves. In at number 9, we have Narcos, the one that is set in Colombia. Narcos Mexico also gives up similar vibes, but we haven't put it here, since Pablo Escobar is the OG. Produced by Chris Brancato, Carlo Bernard, and Doug Miro, seasons 1 and 2 are based on the story of drug kingpin Pablo Escobar, who became a billionaire through the production and distribution of cocaine. Season 3 continues the story after Pablo's death. Originally, season 4 was announced, but it was later reshaped into Narcos Mexico. This naturally isn't the only show on this list related to drugs. More on that later. Ozark, which is an English language adaptation of the French abbreviation AUX, meaning of Arkansas. This is a money laundering scheme gone wrong. The 14 Emmy nominations it has over the course of the 3 seasons so far should be enough reason why you should watch this show, and that warrants it a spot at number 8 in our list. Ozark has been renewed for a 4th season after the 3rd season dropped this year, and you should look forward to it. Moving on. Next on this list, we have Stranger Things. This show generates outstanding vibes. If you were an American who was a kid in the 1980s, you would find pop culture references to your time every other minute. It is sure to make you look back on your childhood when life was easier. But wait, the life of these kids in this show aren't easy at all, with danger always looming around the corner. It all begins when a young boy named Will gets trapped in a mirror monster world called Upside Down, and our gang encounter a strange girl with superpowers who doesn't have a clue of what's going on. It is sometimes scary, sometimes funny, and always absolutely entertaining to watch. Stranger Things is nothing if not a surprising, sometimes scary, moving and successful homage to the era of Spielberg's E.T. and the 1980 themselves, said Liz Calvario from IndieWire, and our assessment isn't far off. We will now move on to the next one in this list. Probably the most underrated one on this list, Mindhunter, is in a class of its own. David Fincher has pulled off an absolute masterpiece. If you haven't watched this show, I would recommend you to do so. Based on real-life criminals, this show delves into the criminal minds and unearths what's inside. It revolves around FBI agents who operate under FBI's Behavioral Analysis Department, and they engage in conversation with the serial killers, among other criminals, to understand their perspective. So far, Mindhunter has 2 seasons, and its 3rd season is in jeopardy due to David Fincher's time constraints. It would be a shame if this doesn't get renewed. Who doesn't love a gangster based in Birmingham from the 1920s? Yeah, you guessed it right. I'm talking about Tommy Shelby. Peaky Blinders is one iconic show for the ages. It is a British period crime drama set in 1920s England. Tommy Shelby is a distraught young man who has PTSD after surviving the horrific French warfare in the First World War. The story focuses on his rise to fame and the various obstacles he has to overcome in doing so, featuring top actors like Tom Hardy, Cillian Murphy, This show lives up to the hype. It has an authentic British vibe to it, the likes of which are rare to see. As Tommy, with his brothers and his Aunt Polly, continues to triumph over one enemy after another, the Shelby family's stature grows, forcing even bigger confrontations. This show features a younger Winston Churchill among others. There are 5 seasons as of yet. A sixth season has been confirmed. This is said to feature Adolf Hitler in the storyline. Also, David Beckham has joined the cast for next season. Peaky Blinders isn't something you would be willing to miss. And yet, fuck Linda. Next on this list, we have our detective of dreams, the resident of 221B Baker Street, Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Portrayed by Benedict Cumberbatch, alongside Martin Freeman as Dr. Watson, the duo sets off on their epic journey based on the books written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. The stories are set in current England, as opposed to the 19th century in the books. It has 4 seasons and a total of 12 episodes. Also, it has a bonus episode, The Abominable Bride, which is set up in Victorian England, that is, Sherlock's original timeline. And while talking about Sherlock, how can we not talk about the criminal mastermind Moriarty, Sherlock's arch nemesis? Played by the brilliant Andrew Scott, Moriarty gives the show a whole new dimension. It is a modern day classic and will remain relevant for years to come. In at number 3, we have Black Mirror, the show which is enough to disturb your psyche. Created by Charlie Brooker, Black Mirror examines modern society, particularly with regard to unanticipated consequences of new technologies. Each of the situations are set up in alternate present universes, and while they provide Easter eggs among episodes, each of the episodes is standalone. The whole idea behind the series is brilliant. It shows us the various disastrous consequences technology and politics can have over daily life. The characters in most of the episodes suffer consequences worse than death, and watching it can be particularly upsetting. And it is a lot to take in and process, so I wouldn't recommend binging Black Mirror. But Black Mirror is irresistible and is one of a kind. And not to forget, Black Mirror's interactive movie Bandersnatch, which lets you choose what you want the character to do next. It has multiple alternate endings depending on the choices you make. Bandersnatch also follows the basic themes of Black Mirror. This show satirically addresses mental health, and people with depression should stay away from this series, as it can wreak havoc on their psyche. At number 2, we have got Breaking Bad, directed by the Vince Gilligan. Nothing gets bigger than Breaking Bad when you are talking about drugs. We set out on the legendary journey with Walter White, an underachieving high school teacher suffering from cancer. We witness a lot as Walt struggles with his one student, now partner Jesse Pinkman, to get a footing in the drug business. After a lot of highs and lows, we witness Walt's ascension to our favorite drug lord Heisenberg. Heisenberg will go down as one of the most iconic fictional characters ever created. However much I say about this show, this will always be too little. Breaking Bad is a blend of wonderful storytelling, iconic character developments, great antagonists, yes Gus, I'm talking about you, and an ending of epic proportions. The performances are top notch, and this is as close to perfection as it gets. Before we get to the number 1 position, we have a few honorable mentions. House of Cards, Orange is the New Black, Sex Education, Daredevil, Altered Carbon, and The Umbrella Academy. Finally, on to number 1. Yes, this is the German Netflix original Dark. I had a hard time choosing between this and Breaking Bad for the top spot, since both the shows are so vastly different and both of them undoubtedly are the best in their genre by a country mile. On the surface, Dark is a sci-fi time travel flick, but this is probably the only time travel show I've ever seen which almost has zero loopholes. The creators, German duo Baran Poeder and Janie Fries, are probably the best filmmaking duo in the world right now. Coming back to the topic, Dark is a fantastic journey through time, spanning across 3 centuries. It involves time travel, Schrodinger's cat, and quantum entanglement in a mind-bending sci-fi drama. A major thing about Dark is, Dark doesn't break the ground rules it sets for itself. This consistency is the most important thing I look for in a sci-fi, and Dark nails it. But the best part about Dark isn't the time travel or the sci-fi. It is the intricate human connections that has been shown in the series. Dark has 3 seasons. the entirety of which was meticulously planned right at the very beginning. The plot is complex and mind blowing, the cinematography is outstanding, and the background music is out of the world in my opinion. If you haven't watched Dark yet, now is the time to watch it. Jump to the bandwagon. You won't regret watching Dark.